We are looking at a relocation of the art room, which is currently in the west wing, to the center part of our school, which is in a large room 214, if you're familiar with the school, and we would be looking at a renovation and adjustments to that space to ensure that it had the equipment and the resources that it needed in order to support our ongoing visual arts program. In terms of drama, we are looking at that space it's just outside the cafetorium here, down beside our Communications Technology Lab, our MAC lab. There's lots of benefits to it as well. It allows easy access to the stage, which is something that the other space does not, but it does require some renovations and updates and changes in order to make it the space that we need it to be. So there are spaces that are available, and again, we've been working in conjunction and consultation with our teaching staff to ensure that those spaces will continue to address all of the needs of our secondary students.
Transition committee. So these folks, you have to trust that these people, that these administrators and the staff have the best interests of the kids at heart.
I do trust that, and I trust they will do their very best to accommodate everything everybody needs, but I know they don't have the resources to do that. So I'd like to know.
What do you mean they don't have the resources?
Well, I know we don't have enough instruments. There's no way. And I don't think we have enough room in the music room, or time in the music room. I'm pretty certain we actually won't have enough room in the gymnasium. So I'd just like to get an idea of who's going to end up missing out and what they're going to miss out on, because I don't think it's all going to be cherries and everybody's going to be treated equally. Something has to give. But I just want to know if I would be honest with where the give and take is going to happen.
I don't know how to answer the question because I don't have all of that information.
Will that information, though, at some point be physically available for people to see what it's actually going to look like?
The administrators of the schools will communicate directly with families. You'll be well aware before September of 2019 what that looks like.
But September's a bit late for me to move my kids. Right?
I think for the music program, like we assign instruments to students. That will be the easiest piece because if we're writing programs from grade 4 or 5 up, we have enough instruments for all those kids and that will move forward. I think the biggest challenge is the things that we don't assign necessarily to students, like the big drum sets, for example. That will be the piece where we'll have to navigate through that and figure out how we're going to move forward.
Is there financing? Is there money allocated to help something?
So I'm just going to continue adding on. Here you have a question, but I'm just going to continue adding on to what Karen had to say there. So I appreciate all of the comments here tonight, and as the administrator in this building, I recognize how hard change is. Our school communities together, we're all changing, and it's important that we work together to ensure things are available to our children. You have my commitment and the commitment of Ms. Paler, who also is administrator in this building, to be looking at those schedules. So you had a question about scheduling. When we're looking at scheduling is decided for secondary specifically. We decide that based on our options that go out in January. Those schedules are then looked at and developed in May, and timetables go out in June before students leave. So that's secondary. In terms of elementary and timetabling, we get staffing in April, and we work through that process of looking at our numbers that we're going to have, and we allocate in terms of our staffing at that time, so that our students are also well prepared. So I don't know if I addressed your question specifically, but that's how the staffing piece and the timetabling pieces work. In terms of gym and some of these other shared spaces, music that you've mentioned, we recognize when it comes to that scheduling that we're going to have to be very creative. I've been working with Carrie Lynn Boyce, who is our music director here at the school, to be looking at our music space and what that looks like and what it currently looks like. It's very difficult for me to give you a yes or no answer right now because I don't know all of the numbers and those pieces, as Alana was saying. But you do have my commitment that we are going to work very closely with our elementary administrators and with Erin and myself to come up with the best schedule that we can communicate that back with parents. I was hearing a gentleman talk about, engineers versus actual construction people. I can commit to you, sir, that I am a construction person. I'm an action-oriented person, and I'm going to work really hard for your kids because I have kids of my own that attend Bluewater schools, and I'm very proud of that fact. And I want all of your children to also feel very comfortable and successful here at this school, As the administrator, it is very important for us to have a great school culture and community, and I'm very proud that we do have that in this building. Our staff are unbelievable when it comes to the commitment to your children, and we work really hard to ensure that everyone has every opportunity and is working to their potential. And that will not be any different for your elementary children.
And I just wanted to mention too that as soon as the announcement was made, Andrea Ryder from Northport, Matt Patterson, and Carolyn Boyce met together immediately to begin that process of navigating through that transition, because they're the voices of that music program, tremendously value it, and they want to keep it in existence as it is right now. So they're working with us to make sure that that continues.